Hey you guys, Coach Liz here. I am back with another week of healthy tips for you. This week we are covering element 12 in your life book. It is optimizing your success in reaching a healthy weight. Who doesn't want to optimize their success? So whenever I have a client that just wants to make sure they're getting the best results possible, or maybe they feel like things are slowing down, or maybe haven't lost in a week or two, I like to do a systems check with them. Just make sure that they're on track to continue moving forward with their goals. Now, one thing that I love to do as a health coach is I like to empower you to become your own health coach for life, because I might not always be there every single moment to help you stay on track. I want you to become conscious of those habits so that you can course correct. And of course, we love to support you and be there for your community, but to have that consciousness to course correct or check yourself often to be able to get the best result is really what I want for you. So in element 12, Dr. Anderson goes over a few tips to help you get the best results. And what I do if I have someone that feels like they want to do a systems check, I like to do just a high five check. I like to go over the basic things that are going to make sure that you are in a good fat burn if you're doing the 5-in-1 plan, or if you're doing one of the other Optavia programs, just making sure you're getting the best results for your program. So we go over the high five. How are you doing with your sleep? How about exercise? If you're not exercising yet, starting a walking plan can be important. Or maybe you're over exercising for the plan that you're on. So it's good to just go over what you're doing for exercise. Also, managing your stress. Are you stress eating? Or even if you're staying on plan, but you're overly stressed and not managing it well, that could be slowing you down. But just being aware of all those little bites and tastes or things that maybe you're emotionally eating and not even realizing it. So just doing a check on that. Also, are you balancing your food? Are you sticking to your program with the right foods? Making sure that you're eating on time, weighing and measuring your lean and green to just make sure that you're in a good fat burn or at least following your program correctly. And then of course, hydration. Are you getting enough water? So those are some things that you can ask yourself just to make sure you're getting the best results. But I also encourage you to go through your Optavia guide again if it's been a while and just go back to the basics. A lot of times we kind of like to fancy things up, adding little condiments here and there to our fuelings, or not really measuring or weighing our lean and green, or going over on our healthy fats, just little things that might be slowing you down. So going through the Optavia guide and just making sure you remember that you're getting the right amounts of what you need for that lean and green meals to get the best result. So just going back to the basics. And a lot of times cutting out too much cheese or nuts, those are things that could be slowing you down also. So that's a great thing to check for. Also little things that maybe you're not aware of, like having too many mints or gum or gummy vitamins that have added carbs that you're not really aware of. Those could be kicking you out of fat burn. So it could just be something little that is not worth stalling your results by not wanting to switch that up. So go back to the basics. Make sure that you're getting your 5 fuelings, getting the right amount of lean and green, and being aware of those little extra things that might be stalling your success, because fat burn is a magical place to be. And so when we follow the program correctly, we should be seeing results. You know, it's not a typical or an official plateau unless you don't lose anything for 3 weeks. Then that's an official plateau, but why not catch it early? If you haven't lost anything for a week, why not just do a systems check and make sure you're on track to get the best results? So if you've gone through those questions and you're not sure and you feel like that you should be losing it, you feel like you're really sticking to it, make sure that you're reaching out to your coach, that you're going over things and working with them. And we can always bring in nutrition support for help. Maybe you've changed a medication, or maybe something's different in your life that your program might need to be adjusted. So just doing a systems check is a great thing to do. So element 12, optimizing your success in reaching your healthy weight. There's, very simple things to follow. Our program is very simple. And so just kind of following those basic things are going to help you get the best results. But this also goes into long-term health, not just during the weight loss phase, but these are things that you can be aware of in your life. I, for example, just got home from a week-long trip with my family. So I love to think about, how am I doing with all of my habits? I've been drinking my water good. I could do better on exercise. I could do better on sticking with my fueling times and making sure that I'm getting more veggies in, little things like that, that when I think about it, I can course correct quickly. And so it's much easier to get back on track. So do yourself a favor and do a little systems check for yourself to make sure that you're getting the best results of your program. All right, have a great week.